Hello, guys. How's everybody doing?
What's up, team?
Happy Monday.
Yay.
It is 8:33. We're a couple minutes late because Kristen and I are literally logistically trying to organize our leadership retreat this week. Well, because we're doing stuff like constantly, right?
Yeah.
We're excited about it. But all right, guys, let's move on. We're just it is. See, I'm all over the place.
Are you recording?
Yes. Okay. It is May 10th. Welcome to our Team Perseverance team call. We come together on these Monday nights at 8:30 p.m. to go over news, announcements, recognition. Sometimes we have guest speakers. Sometimes we have our own team speaking. Amazing call we did last with Kim Griffith, one of our newest diamonds. And we get to hear from another amazing lady tonight about her story and her reaching diamond. We're excited about. I'm sorry there was no new coach call tonight. I'm 8 o'clock because Chris and I are in the middle of getting everything ready for our leadership retreat this week to be with about 20 of the coaches, leaders on our team. I call it the McMansion house that we're heading to, so I'm really excited. But without further ado, let me share my screen and get right into the PowerPoint that we have and go over some of tonight's information. Okay, so any new coaches that are on, normally at 8 o'clock right before this call, Eastern time, we do the new coach call and we go over everything you need to know to help yourself get started. But don't worry, if you go to the announcement post at the top of the Team Perseverance page, which is pinned to the top, you click on announcements and you will see the Welcome to Team Perseverance post, and it will guide you through the next few steps and the things that you need to do. So that's where you would go when you first sign up. Calls, meetings, and webinars. Today's National Wake Up Call at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And guys, you should always either get on live or listen to the recording of the National Wake Up Call, because it's a call that Beachbody, Team Beachbody, the company, puts on for us, where they find the coaches that are just crushing it out there, and they have a topic going on every week, as well as recognition network-wide. So today was from 2 elite coaches from this year, and that are crushing it with keeping their customers on Shakeology for residual income. And in fact, what you do once somebody purchases their bag of Shakeology or gets a challenge pack. So it's a great call. You can also listen to the recording on the Team BB Coach 411 podcast. Also, you can see the information and the photo of other locations as well. Some push goals to be able to get to the new leader conference. I know that there's some coaches that are trying to get there. You have to be a 1-star by December 31st. Elite coach, you have to have 105 leadership points, be a 5-star diamond by the end of the year. We have a couple people pushing for that. And premier coach, 75 leadership points and be a 2-star within the year.
And I just saw news that Beachbody's leadership, which is usually October, right? October, November, will be live this year. So I think this will be our first Beachbody event that is going back live. So things are shifting.
Yes.
So yay.
Recognition for April, because this is our first call in May. Our top Success Club earners with Kristen at 33 points, Liza at 21, Diane at 19, and Dana at 19. That is just bananas.
Amazing, ladies.
And top sponsoring coaches, Kristen with 9 coaches, Diane with 5. 9 coaches. Kim with 5, Devin with 5, and Kristen with 5. Guys, that's like unbelievable.
That's amazing, ladies.
What's more unbelievable, it's a couple slides later, so I'll come back. I'll get to it in a second. Success Club, guys, the numbers are growing. 100%, they're growing month after month the last couple months, simply because we're doing the Road to Success Club the beginning of each month, and coaches are going out there and getting those invites done and taking massive action together as a team. That's trickling throughout the team, and it's just great to just see all those honorable mention people down there that are helping at least one person with their 2 Success Club points, and then the Success Club 5 category are helping multiple people, and the Success Club 10 category are just crushing it. So that's absolutely amazing.
And just a reminder, the Road to Success Club, the last day to qualify is today. So if you hit Success Club in this time frame, it's by the 10th, right? So if you hit Success Club, make sure you post a picture of your coach office that says you hit SC, so you can earn a prize. And I'll have to I'm going to deal with that when we get back from our trip, but make sure it's there.
All right. Also, Rising Stars, team volume, Rising Stars already in May. These are people that had at least 200 team volume points for the month of May. So congratulations to them. Also, the All-Stars so far in May. These people already have hit 500 team volume points or more. So way to go, Michelle and Liza. And then also our Rising Stars in April, who are also getting 200 volume points or more. So guys, great job.
Is it 300 or more?
200.
I think it's 300.
Maybe it's 300. Now you're confusing me.
It's been a while.
But guys, back to the Road to Success Club. This is the big one. Look at the amount. We went to 2 pages with the amount of coaches that joined Team Perseverance in the month of April.
That's amazing.
Guys, that is just crazy. And it doesn't happen without all of your hard work. And it doesn't happen unless we're directly impacting people to live a more healthy, fulfilling life. So these are all people's lives that have been impacted in a positive way because of the work that all of you have done. So be proud of what you've accomplished. New Emerald coach, I want to congratulate Chelsea Uber on hitting Emerald. Absolutely amazing. Congratulations, Steve Mann, for hitting Emerald.
Yes, Steve.
And also congratulations to Tommy Bicknell.
Yeah, Tommy.
For Tom hitting Emerald coach. So congratulations. And also congratulations to Randy for being a Success Starter month 2.
Yeah, Randy.
And guys, Success Starter is basically within your first 6 months as a coach, your goal is to hit 3 months of Success Club. And if you hit 3 out of the 6 months, you are Success Starter month 3 and you get a free ticket to Summit, you get recognition, and your business is on its way. So Randy has hit 2 months. So guys, that's amazing work. Randy. And the big rank advancement, congratulations to Penny, all the way from the UK, our first United Kingdom Team Perseverance Diamond coach, hitting Diamond. So Penny, super, super proud of you.
Amazing, Penny.
So the next thing, guys, if you know any of these faces, we're going to be off the grid starting Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Rockstar Devin, Superstar Griffin, Lightworker Melanie, Pretty Legend Shannon, Lena, Joanna. I'd go through names of everybody, but Joanna, Liza, Kristen, Nicole, Kim, Lisa, Tiffany, Michelle, Joan, Diane, and Rossana. We're going to be together at this beautiful house for 4 nights starting on Wednesday, and we can't wait to be there. It's going to be...
We've been talking about it a long time.
It should have happened in October or November, and the great old COVID-19 pushed it back.
But
so
it worked out better because Ro and Diane are with us.
100%. Okay. So Off to the Races is still up. If you have at least 2 Success Club points, make sure you post on the team page that you're off to the races, and you will be put in a message thread with other coaches that have at least 2 Success Club points or other people that are moving their business forward. And it's great to be in message threads to learn from other people that are producing results. All right, guys, I'm going to go quickly through some announcements, and we're going to get right into hearing from Rossana. So, guys, there is a big announcement on May 19th. There's Carl Deichler, the CEO. So you're going to want to tune in to the Beachbody Champions page 12 p.m. Eastern time to talk about that. And it's going to be pretty cool. So make sure you guys are there to see what that's about. The Let's Get Up VIP Early Access is available both to coaches and customers now, as you guys know. Take Action Week 6. I have to thank Devin. I don't know if she's on this call, but she tagged me that I won $100 for this Take Action Challenge. And basically, if you start inviting people into your bod groups, if you start getting them to do, if you start using the business activity tracker on the team page, guys, this is all stuff from the Coach Breaking News. You can check it out. You will get put into entries to win prizes such as apparel packages, hotel accommodations, private team calls with Carl Deichler, private virtual workouts with the Beachbody Super Trainer, money prizes. So I won $100 probably from inviting people to the bod group. So you definitely want to be involved in that, and more information on that, you can get it in the Coach Online office. Beachbody Performance Orange Recover is coming to Canada.
Nice.
Shakeology launching in France in June 7th. And guys, this one here is important. I kind of want to pause here. So I knew about this. Basically, what's going on, I'll explain it, is Beachbody's going to be running social media ads that they're paying for in the millions of dollars of expense. And what they're doing is they're looking on who has a bod group set up where it's a multi-program, where it's set up either as a Let's Get Up bod group or a multi-program bod group, so people can do any program, which is what mine is set up as. And if you have a bod group that it's either a Let's Get Up or multi-program bod group up, they are going to run ads on social media against the email addresses of your customers. So what that means is the vast majority of people's email addresses that they give Beachbody for Beachbody On Demand also happen to be their social media email addresses. So they're able to then send an ad out on social media targeting our customers based on an email. Now listen, pay attention to this. If a customer, say my customer, sees the ad, it says get into a bod group with your coach is what the ad is. When they click on it, it comes to my page for bod groups. So they are spending money for all of our customer leads, for those that have customer leads and customers, to drive them to your bod group, to start to get them involved. So if you guys remember, I know the Diamonds remember, a couple weeks ago, I was like, we need to be going to bod groups. There's a lot of things going on in the background. You guys know I'm on the coach advisory board, and I know stuff way in advance that they're doing and testing. Without telling you guys that this was going on, this actually has been going on. And therefore, this is why moving off of Facebook groups to bod groups, they had the Take Action Challenge going on, winning money and prizes. I won today. And they're going to be running ads searching for your customers to get them in your bod group. And if you get them in your group, guys, in your funnel, they're more likely to succeed, and you're more likely for them to get them to buy more products, better results, and become coaches. So this is super important why you need to be on bod groups. Success Club retention point is extended to in May and into June, which is great. Check out Freak Week. So for all Nutrition Plus members, subscribers now get exclusive access to Autumn's brand new Freak Week workout. So there's another group of workouts that she did for 9-week Control Freak. So that's pretty great. And the last announcement is the Summer Strong sale is back. They're doing $20 off Total Solution Challenge completion and pre-launch packs. So that's pretty amazing right there. So guys, any general questions on anything? If there is, unmute your line. Anybody? If there is not, I'm going to go to the next slide, and I'm going to let Kristen introduce this beautiful lady.
Ro. Guys, I'm sure everybody knows Ro, and I always say, if you know Ro, you love Ro, right? She's just a light on our team. She is just amazing energy. She's willing to help anybody. She supports every single one of you on your journeys and in your coaching business. She just was meant to do this. Let's just put it that way. She's going to share her story. She is a mom of 2 beautiful little girls. Well, a teenager. So beautiful and teenager. I don't know if they go together, but sassy. And her sweet little Ruby girl. And she has the patience of a saint and an amazing husband named Phil. And she just came into this business at the right time for her, and it's changed her life in more ways than one. And she, in turn, has changed our lives in more ways than one. She's a gift to the world, and you're going to hear her story now and her top tips for hitting diamond. She's just on, she's a fireball. She's on fire.
Fire.
All right.
Welcome,
Without further
Ro.
ado, let's go, Ro.
Hi, everyone. I'm so happy you think I have energy. So coming off the reset, I'm like trying to find myself again.
Yeah.
I'm like this morning, what do I eat? Like,
I
I'm still gonna eat the same.
Hard.
So thank you for having me. I feel like tonight was meant to be too, because I visioned myself becoming the diamond and going on this trip. I did.
Wow.
I said it, and I started back in July 20th, not even as a coach, on my health journey. And I saw this retreat and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I could do it for November, but it was in my head. And then when I heard it got canceled, I'm like, I'm going. So I'm the underdog that made it as the last diamond. So a little bit about me. Kristen did introduce myself. I'm a mom. Both my girls, actually, they have special needs that we are working out, and that's all I know. I used to be a director and an event planner for children's centers for the last 17 years, and I lost my job because of COVID. And it was a stressful job because I was parenting other people's children, right? So it was an all-day affair where sometimes my lunches were, it was always ordering out. So my health was just up and down, and I didn't even know anything about eating right and clean and well. And I thought 16 ounces of water was like totally enough for my water intake. So I started depleting. And this is even before I had a baby. I actually was in decent shape for a pregnant woman, but it was after that where I neglected myself. I was putting everyone else first, and I was trying to swim above water. But gradually, my body was giving me signs of illness. My hands were tingling, my feet were tingling. I honestly, couldn't get up quickly. I was tired. It was the epitome of a new mom, I thought, right? I'm like, okay, after 11 years of having a second, I go, all right, I'm more tired because I have 2 kids and I'm working full time and I'm trying to juggle everything. But when my body really stopped doing what it was supposed to and affecting my mental health, where I was really sad because I didn't have all the vitamins I needed. I learned that after a doctor appointment. So listen to this craziness. I asked my boss to demote myself because I wasn't feeling right, and I didn't. So I was able to work part-time. I took a pay cut. I was working from home. And this was 3 months before COVID. So now I'm working from home. I'm still feeling horrible and horribly. And I called my doctor. I said, I need to come see you. And I need to come get some blood work. This was on March 9th, last year of 2020, 5 days before everything totally shut down. So here I am. And 2 weeks before that, I found Kristen on Facebook through a mutual friend. And I'm following her. My focus was on all the fun things that she's doing because she piqued my interest, but also herself as a mom of girls. And she was doing these Starbucks cupcake things that's totally what I would do because I plan parties for a living too. So I was locked in, and then boom, everything shut off for me. I was working with a child who has high anxiety, sensory disorder, and trying to get her to refocus on what this pandemic is all about because she has motor planning delays too. Then I have a rambunctious 2-year-old who's also supposed to start therapy, and that just stopped. And I'm trying to figure out what is going to happen to me financially with work. I don't feel well. And just like everyone else, we're figuring it out. So my health again just got put on hold because I just couldn't figure myself out. The pandemic really got a hold of me. But then I said to myself, these vitamins will only take me so long, okay? My doctor told me I'm deficient in vitamin D, B12. I have cholesterol for the first time in my life. At the time I was 43, I am 44. And she says, you need to lose 30 pounds. I'm like, okay. Like, just still don't know how. So I thought, I'm going to start walking. I'm going to start exercising because I thought That's how you lose weight. And again, Kristen, she was doing and shining, and that was it. I said, it's time, Ro. You can't sit and watch anymore. You're getting more sick. So I was watching her stories, and I still didn't even ask her that I needed help. She said to me, thank you for watching my stories. And I said, that's it. And from that moment, I was like, all right, tell me what I need to do. Like, she was like my mom for that moment. Like, I needed her to do that. And I've learned from that. And I truly, truly believe, and I'm going to tell you more. I won't be long tonight, I promise, but I have to be, because there's just so much. But I've learned that because I do that now because I needed her at that moment. I needed Kristen, because I'm not going to cry, but I'm a whole different mom. I'm a whole different person. And that is what we are vehicles of this. And we need to invite people. It's in the inviting. Fine. We don't all know how to post. And yes, I've become a little bit more polished with my posting. Yes, I bought a lamp too. One of those circle things, right? Haven't used it yet, but I don't care. I don't really need that. It's inviting. So she invited me. And I said, all right, what do I need to do? I didn't even ask her anything, right, Chris? Like, I was literally like, I'm going to do this, because I hit almost that rock bottom. It was to the point where my husband had to, and he's actually, this is my second marriage. So he has like literally embraced my older daughter. I was like, I needed to take her to the bus stop like every day. I'm like, I can't get up. Like, I just couldn't function. Anyway, so after 2 weeks of doing everything I was supposed to, I was just like, stop with those old habits. It's not going to work. It just clicked for me. I don't know how. I mean, I know how, because I had the vision. I said, I need to do this. I need to do this for my girls. I'm a mean person sometimes, because the vitamins, the lack of food, really, food is mood. And I wasn't doing it right. After 2 weeks, I'm like, how did I lose all that weight already? So I posted a picture for fun. At this point, guys, I am not coaching. I am not coaching at all at this point. It was a genuine like aha moment. I was like, hey babe, look at my pants. They're loose on me. Like, I was like, all right, this is good. Let's go. Let's keep going. And I'm like, I'm going to keep doing it. I had a plan, right? I had my ultimate portion fix plan. I had a vision. I was consistent. I posted a before and after picture of 2 weeks, and boom, like, it was just like, I opened a can of worms for myself, like, because I still didn't know about coaching, but I genuinely put myself out there, and that's where it began. And then I hit Emerald, like maybe I think like a week, 2 weeks later, because I was asking Kristen all the questions, because she saw what I was doing, and she's like, all right, scoop you up, let's go. And knowledge is power, right? I'm the type of person where, okay, what is ultimate portion fix? Let me get certified. I got certified. Let me go to Dave's awesome coaching basics. Did that, right? I started adding to the recipe. So this is a big picture, right? I mean, if you're not a product of the product, the business part will be very hard. You don't have to be where you are. I mean, I was like a month in, and I'm like, okay, 10 pounds down at 6 pounds in a month. But visually for me, I had this big gut belly that you could actually see what I was doing. I was doing MBF, and I was eating, and I was drinking. I was doing what I was supposed to and being consistent. And I didn't let anything stop me, because the results was showing me where I needed to go. And that's the same with the business. So when I started realizing how many people I could inspire, I was genuinely speaking like, okay, this is what you have to do. And again, I had no idea about coaching. I didn't know about communicating. I was just going and coaching and going on my journey at the same time. So that is why, if anyone is here and really listening to me, you don't need to be at your end result, because we'll never have an end result, right? We're human. First of all, we're always going to be nitpicky about ourselves. You don't have to have the perfect physique. That is what this gift is, because it's more than physical. It's more than a scale. It's a feeling. And that is what all of us share. We share a feeling, and all of us have one thing to take away from this gift. It's changing our lives for the better. We all had a problem, right? Or dysfunction. I call mine was a dysfunction. We have solutions, right? We have them all. And we are the vehicles to give, I'd say, those tools. And that is how I started building. I genuinely felt like I was like a light worker, like Mel. and I said to myself, well, if I can put all of this into my nutrition, then I have to put this all into my business, because I need to help people. Because I was shocked at myself in the mirror. Like I started to say to myself, I'm feeling on top of the world, and this is how everyone should be feeling. And then I kept saying, well, why isn't anybody else doing this? Like, and why did it take me 40 something years to know about Beachbody? Because more of us need to put ourselves out there. And that is what we do. So I'm going to get to something really, really incredible. My ring did not fit me. My old clothes started looking better on me. I started to like to cook more. I mean, I'm a good cook, but I used time as the excuse. And it was sad, because I wasn't enlightened. And I really wish, and I know everything happens when it does, but part of the posting are the problems that I had. And I realized that we have to make the time. And in the business, you have to make the time. I'm running around after losing my job, figuring out what I'm supposed to do. And I'm like, well, wait a minute, this coaching could work. But Ro, it's only going to work if you put in the time. And, over time, it starts to build, just like John Maxwell, consistency over time equals success. And I'm learning that, because I'm taking all these ingredients now and learning. I started to do my own bod group in October. I started to do free groups. I tapped into the mom groups that I've had for all these years, women that I know genuinely who respect me and who trust me. And I'm giving value to my life, because they know I'm just a normal person. Like I'm just a person that changed my body and changed my mental health. And after learning the little bits of the business, I said, I'm not going to stress. I'm going to have a plan, and I'm going to schedule my business just like I scheduled my health journey, right? So I work in pockets of time. I work in the car while my little one's in therapy. I work at 6 a.m. Sometimes I don't work out until she naps, because I have the gift of now being home. But I schedule myself, and I try not to stress, because the stress part of this is not a race for me. And I try to keep up with the numbers, because it's a numbers game. But if you're looking at the numbers game of people that you're helping, that stress will be eliminated. So I've realized too that if I don't show up every day, people are going to look for me, and they have. Like my challengers depend on me. Like Randy's on here. We know each other so well. And if I'm not there, we're both like, where is she? What happened today? What's she doing? Like, and we just know to each other, we need to support each other all the time, because that is what this business is. It's supporting other people. So if you are on your own journey, the best thing that you can do for yourself is to keep that going, being the product of the product, but taking the business as your product too. I also had a funny story to share. So my Face ID on my phone stopped working one day. And honestly, I really think it's because I lost so much weight, and it was fast. It was just, and I'm like, why is this not working? And I really think, and I was wearing my glasses more. My glasses were falling off my face because my face was changing. So I feel like I started changing as well. And when I felt better, I was able to pour more into the business, and I valued my time more with the business than my health journey. I'm like, okay, Ro, you didn't prep your food, but you have to start doing reels. So I have to tell you something funny. Me speaking to you is a big deal, because it took me so long to make videos on my stories. That was my one thing I didn't do. I was kind of like flying under the radar still. Obviously, it's not something that you have to do right away, but that's where we connect. Our voice alone connects. Sometimes when people want to know about what I do, and they're, in my polls and my stories, or I have a call to action, I actually send them a video of myself talking and explaining what Ultimate Portion Fix is and how it changed my life. So that third party tool sometimes is me. And I love it, because at first, all the people that I started signing up were people that already knew me, right? They already trusted me. And I felt more comfortable doing that video. And then I'm like, okay, Ro, you need to get out there. Everybody's taking videos. I know that's how they're signing people up. You have to do it. Rip off the Band-Aid, suck it up, and do what you got to do. And that's my attitude. And honestly, whatever I got to do, I got to do. Like, I'm like, okay, reels. All right, fine. I'm going to do a reel. I don't know how to do one. I don't know how to figure out. I'm going to Google it. I'm going to ask the team. I'm going to ask my coaches. I'm going to follow every diamond out there. Why? Because that is how this business works. It's duplicatable, if that's a word. I don't know. Is that a word, guys? But it's duplicatable. So the power is in duplicating this. You don't have to do everything in one day. You don't have to do a reel in one day. You don't have to do this in one day. You have to take all the ingredients, schedule yourself in, and do it over the course of the week. If your time allows you, do more, right? Your business will grow as much as you put in. And it's just like anything in life, a relationship, your garden, your children, the more you put in, the more you see shine and grow. And I'm really excited for this trip this week, because when I first found Dave and Kristen, I'm actually lucky. You know, we're lucky. I got Kristen and I got Dave. So I got this extra package of love and knowledge. But he had this one video, and he was at a summit, and I don't know what year, but it was a few years ago. And I was watching him. He may have put it in a reel, or he may have shared it. And he said, you have to vision. He visioned himself before it even happened. And I swear, when he said those words, I'm like, that's what I just said the other day. Like, if you're not a believer, if you don't have a plan, if you don't vision it, it's going to wash away, right? So close your eyes and vision something from 5 years ago, right? You're not here right now yet. You don't know it unless you vision it. And the more you pour into it, the more that vision becomes something. And you are the true vehicle for this. No one else can do it for you. Be your own person. Don't watch anyone else. Take in what everyone's doing. Take the tools and follow and stay in your own lane, because we are all different and we are all offering something different, because this gift has worked differently for each of us. So with that being said, is truly dig deep of your why. Pour it out there however you can. Take all the ingredients, start inviting, start following up. The following up has changed everything for me. I used to be scared to follow up with people. I'm like, why am I scared? This is a gift. I'm not selling a car. We are not selling, we are sharing. So if I genuinely have something for you, I'm not going to mind if you're not ready yet. Just keep watching me, because I have more to offer. And that is the cycle of this beautiful gift. Just keep going. Don't stop. The hard days are hard. I have days where I'm like, I didn't hit Success Club. And then I got Kristen, Ro, think of the positive things that you did already. And I'm like, okay, I will. And I did. And last month was the first time I had the biggest struggle. I was in the Let's Get Up test group thinking to myself, oh shit, I got this all in the bag. Nope. It was tough for me. And I don't want to say that like I got annoyed with myself, because I had to realize it's the nature of this, ups and downs. And then last month was the first month that both my husband and I hit Success Club. So there you go. Before, I wanted to throw the towel in at myself, not at a whole thing. And I wanted to say, what am I doing wrong? Don't reflect it on yourself. This has nothing to do with us. It is a reflection of just the ups and downs. And I had to refocus, and I had to take what Kristen said to me and refocus, think of all the good things you did. So I said, if I think of what worked for me before, maybe I was lacking in that month. And I said, go back to basics, go back to basics. And I started following up the 100 invite blasts, the 50 more. People were coming out of nowhere, and they're still watching. So hang on to those, connect with them, stay all over them, give them love. They need you. I need you guys. We need each other. I'm here for you. Whatever you need, I got you. Let's do this.
Unbelievable.
I
You
love
are
you.
amazing. You know the biggest thing, I mean, Rossana, I've seen you grow so much, and it made me think of one thing. And the more things you were saying, I'm like, oh my God. And team, I think the point, and I heard it in a book by Jim Rohn talking about earning $1 million, and I'm going to use the equivalent of Beachbody. Rossana hit diamond, and yes, diamond has a nice ring to it, but it's really not about the diamond rank. It's the person you need to become and what you become when you hit the diamond rank. Yeah. And that is what I see in Rossana, because hitting these milestones requires you to go through a growth journey to be vibrant and think and say and do the things that Rossana is doing. And you like over and over were repeating of what needs to happen. I think we see this as a rank is, I'm just gonna hit it. No, but you actually internally become a different and better person of yourself. And you obviously did that. And it's just amazing. And we can't wait to see you this week.
And you've accomplished so much in such a short period of time. You know, becoming a success starter. I mean, remember all that? Then you earned the test group with Shaun T, which it became your, spirit animal program.
Yeah.
Perfect for you. You know, Beachbody's using your before and afters now from 9-week Control Freak. You've had, and you're growing this amazing team of people that are like you. So, and now you're growing your husband to 1-star, to get you to 1-star. So I just feel like you've come a long way. And when we talked about last month, Ro hit a wall, and you know what? She's 9 months in the business. Usually you hit a wall way before 9 months. Normally. You do. And I go for that.
That's a nice phone.
I didn't know that made me feel better.
She hasn't really struggled. I'm like, oh, here you go. Welcome to the struggle. But it's true. Like, this is part of it. But she never let it stop her. She wasn't like, screw it, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. That's where we lose people. When it gets hard and you want to just say, guys, nothing worth doing or having is ever going to be easy or just come to you. So please know that is completely normal when you own your own business. The successful coaches are the ones that are just willing to keep going, right? All of us, we have, every month is different in this business. If you've been around for a little while, you notice that, right? Every month is different. Some months people just come to you. Other months you are like grasping at straws trying to figure this out. But like Rose said, go back to the basics. Like, it is about inviting. It is about showing up consistently in your own journey, and just talking to people and building that relationship and that trust with other people. That's it. It's not hard. It's consistency.
Yes. And you know what? So funny. I said to myself, if I don't know how to struggle in life with anything, and I feel like I've had a tap of everything in my life where I've been exposed to seeing death and the passing of my aunt in my arms, my own, 2 miscarriages, and my sister going through cancer, and just these ups and downs. Like, I feel like if you don't know how to deal with struggle, you won't know how to deal with success. That's how I look at it. Success comes with struggle, right? I mean, that's the whole part of it. We have to build what we want. We have to chisel at everything. And we have to just remember why we started. And that why is so deep. And my whys are big. I want to be home with the girl. They need me. I can't. My kids are not hard. Their challenges are hard. They're beautiful. They're easy, but no one else could care for them. Like, we have a wedding we're invited to, and I'm like, who the heck is going to watch these two? And I'm just so grateful to be home now with them. This was like my biggest gift. And I'm going to keep going because I need to see that bigger vision, because my older one can't go away to college. Like, I literally have to, or might go to NYU in 4 years. I'm going to have to take the train with her. I have to drive her. I have to be with her. And I get to work from a coffee house if I wanted and wait for her. But I have to put it in now because I've got 4 years and I got a deadline and I got to do it. And I can't wait. And I really can't wait. Like, I really am so
Save
excited.
some energy for the week when we get together. So chill out, relax, like save some of it.
Okay. I'm going to mute myself.
No. Saying it. Tim, is there any questions? I'm just messing with you, Al.
You can mess with me. I'm good for it.
Any general questions from anybody?
What's in the chat? Or any comments?
Hey, Rossana.
Hey, great.
Hey, buddy. Hey, what has been your favorite thing so far?
Meeting you, my almost cousin. So both business or anything? Just what's your direct question? Like health
Yeah,
wise?
So you started, and what has given you the most fulfillment?
Knowing that I could do something from start to finish without being that I was an emotional eater, a stress eater. And honestly, I just did the ultimate reset. And I still, I was still trying to believe in myself saying, Ro, you can't have wine in 21 days. You can't have this. You won't be about cheese. And I knew why I was doing it. And I'll tell you why. I am a product of the product. How am I supposed to share what the reset is if I'm not doing it? How am I supposed to shine what it did for me internally? My whole abdominal pain is like gone. I've learned that I can't have red meat again. I've learned so much. And just becoming the product of the product has changed me. And I just feel so much lighter and clearer. And I feel really healthy.
I love it. I love it.
Thanks, Griff. Can't wait to see you.
Any other questions for Ro or any comments? Guys, feel free to unmute yourself and just share. You can just share anything. If she helped you, if she said anything that sparked, something in you, I think she made a lot of really great points paralleling the business with her health journey, because they're very hand in hand. If you are struggling on your health journey, you're most likely struggling in your business as well. They do go hand in hand. And Ro, let's just talk about personal development real quick. You obviously,
Oh yeah.
that's a big.
Oh well, I listened to it in the shower. Okay, listen. Okay. Let's get real.
Well, I know you told me you listened to me the other day in the shower.
I did in the shower.
Where we're
So I have a sound bot. So during the pandemic, I mean, even I wasn't really going anywhere. My girls were home. Therapy it was delayed. So, trying to get that in for me was like, it was mayhem. But I'm like, well, you got shower time, girl. Like, there you go. I'll stay 10 minutes in the shower if I had to, but you have to make it work. I am actually on The Most Powerful Woman in the Room Is You, and I love it. Of course, I started off with You Are a Badass, but you need personal development. It's like the fuel to the car. It just keeps you going. You have to empathy and sympathy. Empathy will work. Like I say this to my daughter every time, and she's a hard teenager. She'll come to me and I'm like, I struggled that too when I was your age. And the moment I say that, the light of comfort for her, it just settles in, and then I could actually have a conversation with her. And that's a tool that I learned as a parent advocate and a special mom, but it's the same thing with PD. When you are listening to something that you can relate to and that other people have been through, that is your comfort. That is your pillow at night. That is what propels you forward. We need it. It's fuel to our soul. And if you don't have a PD right now, you need to get one. That's all.
Amen to that. And you have some really nice comments in there.
I need to see.
Yeah, Vanessa, Ro, you're a shining star. Love you, Ro. Diane, very inspiring. Randy said, Ro's unlike anyone I've ever met. We've been friends for almost 14 years. She's a phenomenal resource in this industry. She is, and so inspiring. So, Ro, just know that you are very loved and valued on our team. You really have been such a light and such a major value to our team. So you shine bright like a diamond, girlfriend.
And I couldn't have done it without all of you.
Can I just say that I'm going in the car with her and going on the plane with her, and I'm so excited because I just need her energy and her positivity.
Yeah, just suck it all in, Joe. Suck it all in. So you come in all happy.
Joe, you and I, we have so much in common, and we just found all that out recently, right? So I'm really excited, and we need each other, us mommies. We do. I got you. I got you. I have no time to struggle sometimes. I'm so busy, right? Like the more you are mentally busy, I also think the business part is an outlet for me too. So I feel like those demons that I have, because we all have them, I could be smiling all the time, but they're there. I just deal with them when I need to deal with them. And I what's the word? I make a pie graph with my time. I'm like, right now I can't cry. You got to do this. Right now you can't do this. You got to change a dirty diaper. Right now you can't get back to that person because you got to do this. I just invested my pie graph.
I love it. All right, guys. So if there's no more questions, we're going to wrap up. And I just want to say this. Both Ro and Diane hit diamond on the same day. So this was a toss-up on who was going to speak on tonight's call. So just get yourselves ready because we have another amazing story coming up for you with Diane. She's going to be our next guest speaker. And we got to get Penny on here. So we have to figure out how that's going to work.
They're 5 hours ahead of us, so.
We're going to have to do like a 3 p.m. call so it would work for Penny. Okay, we're going to do our best with that. But anyway, you guys, please, those of you guys that are not going to be on our retreat, make sure you're watching all our stories so you can see the fun. This is
Hey,
something.
Kristen, real quick.
What?
Real quick. Can we just celebrate Steve, man that's on here,
Yes.
who is battling cancer and on here at Emerald. And
Amazing,
Steve, you were an inspiration, buddy.
Yes, Steve.
You were doing awesome.
And you know what?
You're doing awesome.
Steve has been around on this team for, I mean, God, how long, Steve? You've been around for a long time.
2016.
Yeah. And he has consistently showed up like on our team calls, like at events year after year after year. So just really, really awesome to see that. Yes. And very inspirational, Steve.
Thank you.
We're all praying for you. Thank you.
Tuesday's a big day. I go in for my surgery.
All right.
Nice.
We got your
You
back.
got
We'll be
it.
praying for you.
Thank
Keep us
you. Thank
posted.
you.
Keep us posted.
I sure will.
All right. All right, guys. So with that, let's wrap up and we will see you guys on the trip. Some of you, like I was saying, watch our stories so you can be there with us. And this is something we'll be doing next year. So there's no reason why all of you guys should not be able to earn this trip next time we do it. So get it on your vision board, get it in your head, just like Ro did, and say, I'm going to be there next time and make it happen. All right. Have a good night, you guys.
Bye.
Bye.